So, what is for each, why, and how do we use it? Now, the reason why we use it is to iterate through different elements of an array. This could be either the value when it's assigned to IDs, so when we assign, let's say when we create an array of names, we create the using the keyword array, and we have, say, Alex, Billy, and Dale. Now, the ID of each of these is 0, 1, and 2. So we use the for each in this way, and what it does is it's going to loop, if you like, through each value. So it's going to loop through Alex, Billy, and Dale using 0, 1, and 2. So iterating through using the keys, basically. I'll show you an example. That's probably the easiest way to show you. So the first thing we need is the array, the variable of the array. So we've got names here, and then we use this keyword as. So names as, and then something. So as, let's just say value, or values, or whatever you want to call it. And then here we can echo out value. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to echo out value, and then I'm going to append on the end of that a line break, and we can come into our browser and check what that does. So you can see now it's basically removed. It hasn't removed them, but it's taken each value and it's allowing us to use it on their own. So we're taking Alex, Billy, and Dale, and we can do what we want for that. So what we could do is create, say, a numeric value in here. This is default 0, but obviously we can define it up here. So I can say num equals 0. In fact, if we put this underneath, and then we can create this to 1. So basically this is going to increment every time. So I can say here the or name, and then append num is, so this is going to say name 1 is Alex, and then the next time round, because we increment it here, we're going to say name 2 is Billy, and then the next time round, because we increment, is name 3 is Dale. Okay, so let's just give that a test. Okay, there we go. So you can see now how this is a really good way to extract the values from your array, and then you can basically do what you want with them. Now we've got a slightly more intricate example. If you remember, what we can in fact do is, let's just get rid of this actually. What we can in fact do is set the key as this, and then assign it a value, so 21. In this instance I've got these as ages, so the age of Alex here is 21, the age of Billy here is 16, and the age of Dale is 49. So what happens if I want to let's have a look at what happens if we echo out the values here. So again, I'm going to append on a line break, and I'm going to refresh the page. So we've got the ages here rather than Alex, Billy, and Dale. So now what I want to do is I want to say that Alex is 21, Billy is 16, and Dale is 49. So the way I do this is use exactly the same structure as we've used here, with the equals and the greater than sign, and then I say this is going to be value, but this here is going to be the key. So if we think of this as the key, and this is the value, we're taking the key and the value from the array. So now what we can do is we can construct a sentence which is going to be name is age. Okay, so we basically don't need that. At the start we use the key, we append that on, and then we end with the age. So what we're essentially saying is the first time round we're saying Alex is 21, then we're saying Billy is 16, and then we're saying Dale is 49. So we're basically just taking the key and the value and displaying them like this through the loop through the array. So refresh, you can see that, okay. Let's see what's happened here. Okay, yeah, so obviously I've put in age there when in actual fact that variable is named value. So that's just me thinking about the literal word age. So now if we refresh that, we haven't got a line break on there, but you can see the general idea. If we just pop a line break in there quickly, you can see that we're taking the key and the value of that key, and we're echoing that out. So that's basically what the for each construct is for. So the for each construct basically takes us through the keys and the values of our array and allows us to display them each value. We can also do things like let's just say if key doesn't equal Alex. Okay, so basically we're looping through each thing. So the first one's going to be Alex, the second one's going to be Billy, and the third one's going to be Dale. So if the key doesn't equal Alex, then echo it out. So this is basically going to just filter it down. So you can do things like that inside, as it is in logical terms it's a loop, but it is actually a construct, so it's not regarded so much as a loop. But it does just allow you to loop through each element of the array and take out the key and the value. So that's basically the for each construct.